Hold on a second. Did she really just pull up from 29 feet like it was a normal shot? That's the kind of moment that makes people stop what they're doing and stare at the screen. And the player behind it is none other than Caitlin Clark. From the very first possession, you can feel something different in the air. There's a certain electricity the moment she touches the ball. Defenders step closer, the crowd leans forward, and suddenly every second feels unpredictable. One quick pass, the ball swings back to her, and without hesitation she launches another deep three. Splash. Then it happens again. Another triple for the Indiana Fever. Just like that, the game starts tilting. But here's the crazy part. This is only the beginning. Because when Caitlin Clark gets into rhythm, things don't just get exciting, they get unbelievable. Now watch closely, because this is where it gets even more interesting. You might think she's about to take another deep shot, but suddenly she changes direction. One quick hesitation, a burst through the lane, and before the defense even realizes what happened, she flips the ball up with a smooth reverse layup. It's the kind of move that makes defenders look at each other like, wait, what just happened? And that's exactly what makes Clark so dangerous. She doesn't just rely on one skill. One moment she's a sniper from way beyond the arc, and the next she's slicing through defenders with perfect timing and balance. Every dribble has a purpose. Every step pulls the defense deeper into confusion. And right when you think you've seen her best move, she surprises everyone with something even better. But here's the moment that really makes people jump out of their seats. Clark catches the ball far from the basket, so far that most players wouldn't even think about shooting. For a second, it looks like she might pass it. Then she takes a small step back, sets her feet, and lets it fly from way outside. The shot travels through the air. The crowd holds its breath, and then the net snaps. Another deep three. It's the kind of shot that makes commentators laugh in disbelief. Because when Caitlin Clark gets space, even from absurd distances, it suddenly feels like the basket is twice as big for her. And the scary thing for defenders? She's just getting warmed up. But scoring isn't the only reason people can't stop watching her. Here's where things take another turn. As the defense starts collapsing toward her, Clark calmly reads everything happening on the floor. She spots a teammate cutting on the weak side and fires a laser pass across the court. The ball lands perfectly for an easy three. Just like that, the entire defense is scrambling again. This is the part many people overlook. The vision, the patience, the basketball IQ that lets her control the entire game. It's not just flashy plays. It's smart plays. It's the ability to see openings before they even exist. And that's why every possession with Clark feels like it could explode into something amazing. Now imagine the pressure building as the game continues. Shots aren't falling as easily in the second half, the defense is tightening, and the energy in the arena starts shifting. For most players, this is when confidence fades. But here's the twist that makes Clark different. Instead of backing off, she attacks again. A quick hesitation dribble, a sudden burst of speed, and she slips right through the defense for another finish at the rim. Then on the next possession, she steps back and knocks down a clutch three. Just like that, momentum swings again. This relentless mindset is one of the reasons fans across the WNBA can't stop talking about her. She doesn't disappear when the pressure rises, she thrives in it. And just when the defense thinks they finally understand her patterns, she flips the script again. Clark grabs the ball in transition and instantly notices a mismatch. Instead of slowing the play down, she attacks. One defender gets caught leaning. Another tries to recover. But Clark weaves between them with perfect control, finishing through contact while the crowd erupts. The energy inside the arena completely changes. Teammates feed off it. Fans start standing. And the opposing bench can only watch as another highlight unfolds right in front of them. But wait, because this next moment might be the most shocking of all. Clark steals the ball, pushes it forward, and instead of taking the easy layup, she spots a teammate sprinting down court. Without even turning her body fully, she launches a full-court pass that flies like a baseball throw and lands perfectly for a bucket. It's the type of play very few players even attempt, let alone execute perfectly. And once again, the crowd reacts the same way. First silence, then pure chaos. Because plays like that remind everyone watching that Clark isn't just a scorer. She's a complete playmaker. And then comes the moment that truly defines her style. The defense presses up tightly, trying to stop the outside shot. Clark dribbles left, pulls the defender with her, then suddenly steps back the other way. The space appears for only a split second, but that's all she needs. She rises, releases the ball with perfect rotation, and watches it drop straight through the net. Another step back three. Another stunned reaction from the arena. And another reminder that when Caitlin Clark finds a rhythm, even great defenses start to look helpless. By the end of the game, one thing becomes crystal clear. These highlights aren't just random great plays, they're a glimpse of a player who understands the game at a completely different level. Every possession shows her intelligence, creativity, and fearless confidence. She reads defenses like a puzzle, finds the smallest openings, and turns them into unforgettable moments. That's why fans keep coming back to watch her again and again. Because with Caitlin Clark on the court, you never know when the next unbelievable moment is about to happen. And trust me, the next one might be even crazier than the last.